Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing us how we can use a smartphone to edit the video using the application called Kinemaster. So if you don't have Kinemaster on your phone, go to Play Store or Apple Store to download your Kinemaster. So once you've done downloading your Kinemaster and launch the Kinemaster, then you see this interface here. Then once you get to this point, all you need to do is to click on create new. Then, when you click on create new, you see new project. Now, under this new project, you have aspect ratio. Now, this aspect ratio has to do with the type of video you want to produce and for which platform you want to produce. You have 16.9, 9.16, 1.1. Now, 16.9 is for YouTube video. If you want to create a YouTube video, you use 16.9. Then you have the rest. Instagram is 1.1. Then Instagram also 1 4.5. So depending on the kind of video you want to edit, you choose your aspect ratio. Then once you're done choosing your aspect ratio, you can then click on next. Now, when you click on next, you notice that what you are going to see here is media browser. Now, you click on the project you want to work on. If you want to edit a video, maybe you shoot a video and you want to edit that video, maybe you want to cut, add, bring in things. So what you do is you locate the video where it is and you pick the video. But if you want to, maybe you are using your pictures and you want to create something out of your pictures, what you do is you use a solid color to form your background. So Kinemaster has provide a background, a solid background. So once you do is you'll see under your media browser, you're going to see images. That's the first thing is images. Once you click on that images, you see different solid color. We have black, gray, hash, and every other color. Then you choose the one you want to work on. Then for me, I love choosing white. So I'll go ahead to pick my white background. Now, once I pick my white background, I'll click on that. Then you see this interface coming up. Then when you see here, you have this circle here. Under this circle, you notice that we have the first thing under the circle. I'm going to explain. Let me start with the first one here. You have media here. The first thing is the media. Then, what that media means if you want to add a background, the media just stands for background. Now this is a white background. And maybe the next background I want an image or a video to be my background. Maybe I just wanted this white background for an intro to create an intro out of my video. And the next background I want is the video I want to edit. So what I'll do, I'll just click on the media, then I'll choose the video I want to work on. Now, for instance, I want to work on this. Let me choose a video from here. Maybe I want to work on this video here. Listen, you notice that after my white background here, the next background is going to be the video. So if you notice this, this is my video. So have you seen? So after my white solid background, I don't want to have anything to do with solid background. Maybe I fixed everything I want to fix in my solid background. Then the next background I want to come in is the video I want to edit proper. So I can just click on the media, then bring in my video and do what I want to do. So in the sake of this video, I'm not going to use a video. I just want to work on a solid background to explain all I have to explain. So this is it. So we are done with the media. The next thing up there you're going to see is the layer. Now, once you click on the layer, you notice that you have different tools under layer. The first thing here is the media under the layer. Now this media here under layer, remember, it's different from the first media you saw. This one is media under layer. So under layer, you're going to see media. So what this other media means, under layer means, is that after this is my solid background, and I want to bring things I want to manipulate, things I want people to see in my video. So what I do is clicking on the layer, I'll go to that media. I want maybe I let me for the sake of this, but let me say I want to create a video for an advertising video for five men about men's fashion. So what I do, I'll click on this. Let me choose an image I will want to use. Okay. Yes. So that's it. Did you notice that once I click on that image, this image now is on my background. So I can resize this image. Let it be here. Okay. I think this is okay. Have you seen it? That's where I want my image to be. Then there's still space here. I can choose to do whatever I want to do with this space. It's all what I want. So if I need another image to still be on my background, I'll still click on my layer, still go to image. Then once I go to image, okay, let me use this. Okay. Once I go click on my image, let me bring this up. Have you seen? This is my second image here. And I want the second image here to be here in this other part. This is where I want it to be. The reason why I bring this very in is so that I'll be able to explain the second point for you to understand. So do you notice that? So this is under layer, you pick media. So whatever media you're going to add things, even if you need a video to still be on this your background, you can still pick that. It all depends on what you want. And let me show you what I mean. So still under this, I want a video to be on this my layer. Let me pick a video from here. Let me pick a short video. Okay. Did you notice that this is actually a video? Have you seen? Have you seen? So that video, if you notice, let me play. Have you seen? It is actually on my layer, on my background, sorry. So if you want a video, maybe you are doing a promotional work and you just want a video to be at the side, you can just bring that on and you're going to achieve this once you click on layer, media under layer. So for the sake of this, I don't need this, so let me take it off. So I'm done with media there. The next effect there is what you looking for is the next one here. After media is effect. Now once you click on effect, if you notice on the second image I brought in, there's a watermark there. And I want to take off that watermarks. What I do is I'll click on my effects, click on the effect. Then you see we have two effects here. We have the Russian's blow and the mosaic. And I love using this because it will give you perfect what you need. So have you seen that? You resize it and choose to resize this. Then you take it to where you have that. That we're using the crusade blow. Then once you have that, you click on OK. Then you come to setting and increase. Have you seen? It has automatically take away the watermarks. Do you notice that? There is no watermarks again. So how do you achieve that? You click on layer, then you go to effect. So you can use any of the, if you want to click on basic effect, you have the Ocean's Blue or the music. Anyone you use would still give you exactly what you want. So after that, the next one thing we have the under layer is sticker. I've not really used sticker. So sticker is just what you want. You can play around with your sticker anyhow you want your sticker to be. It's up to you. So you can use that. The next one day is we have text. So text you just write what you want. So in my case, I'm going to have African I'll be having African fashion template. Press OK. So once you do that, you notice that the text is not flexible because the text color is white. So you click here to change the color of your text. So once I click there, I decide to change it to red. Let me see. Decide to keep it here. Then that's it. If you don't like the font, you can also change the font. What you do is you click on where you have this capital and small a to change the font. Once you click on that, you choose any font you want. So let me choose the Raps bold. Then everything in this. I have my African fashion. Then once that text is highlighted, then you notice that in animation will come in overall animation, out animation, and the rest of. Now this in animation is how you want your text to appear. Yes, how you want the text to come in. So once I click on the in animation, I can choose anything I want. So you can just choose any of this. So I'm going to use scale right. Obviously, we use scale left, we use pop, slide, or slide down. So you can choose any one you want. So let me use pop. So if I use pop, that's it. Then you have overall animation. That's how you want your text to be throughout the whole thing. So there are so many animation plus Jupiter, fountain, ring. So anyhow you want it to be, you can choose. So for me, I love using none for the overall animation. Then you also have the out animation. How do you want your text to disappear? Is it to fade out? Is it to slide left? You just choose anyone. Me, I love using fade so that can also increase the duration of your animation. How long do you want it? The duration will enable you to drag the animation, not just to be spontaneous. It's going to delay the animation for a while to sustain it throughout the project. So that's it for the animation. Then you can also use opacity to either increase the texture or to decrease the texture or increase the texture of the text depending on what you want. So you can also use blending board, text option, outline. How you want, do you want to highlight the text? Now this my text has been highlighted. You can choose the color, either red, any color you want them. So I think that is okay. So can just play around with it. There are many other options can choose from here. So that is it with the text. I think I'm done with the text. Mhm. So we have African fashion. Okay, we have African fashion. So if still under the layer, the next tool we have is the handwriting. Once you click on the handwriting, this handwriting will enable you to, if you want to fix in shape to bring it any shape, a kind of shape, rectangle, triangle, circle, you can achieve it using this handwriting tool. Now, if you notice here, where you have this red box, the kind of shape you want. So once you click there, you see, is it a circle you want? Is it a line? Anything you want, you can just choose it using this handwriting. So now if I pick this and I want to use, you notice this just like that, have you seen? I've been able to bring in shape using that. Then if I needed a circle, if I needed to bring in circle, you've seen, I've still achieved using that. So you just need to click and choose the shape you need, either circle or a or a square or rectangle. So you choose from it. Then with that, you'll be able to use it. So let me do that again. Come to handwriting, choose the kind of shape you need, then you bring it down. So that's it. With that, press OK. You can move the shape this. Can resize the shape to fit in. That is it. So if you notice down that I've brought this shape here, it has actually covered my text. So how do I make my text visible? In order for me to enable it, for me to be able to make my text visible, I'll come here. You see a three dots by this side. Once you press this handwriting, you see a three dots around here. Three dots there. You click on those three dots. Then you see options duplicate, bring to front, bring forward, send backward, send to back, center horizontal, and center vertical calling. So I'll just send it to the back and boom, my this thing has popped up. Then I can keep this wall. Then with this, I might now decide to change, go back and change the shape of my text, the color of my text. I just highlight my text, come back here and change my color to white. Then that's it. With that, I've been able to explain the whole key under layer, as you can see. So you now have African fashion. So you can, don't mind my arrangement. So you can choose to arrange your work well. And then, so that's it. Now the next thing there, we have the rev. That's if you want to bring it voice note, then we come to audio. Now audio here, if you want to add any music, you might have select the music you want. If you want to add any song, you can just choose the song, go to audio, come here, search for where your audio is, whether it's a recorded album, songs, you just choose. So you just choose a song that is going to fit in to your work. Then you can click on this plus to listen to. So you click on the plus to add your music, then you play and listen to it. So that is that. You can choose that. Then after that, if you need to bring in a next background, you want a different scene, then fire forget. You can also animate your. I don't want this to exceed this page. Okay. You can also animate your handwriting how you want it to come in, just like we did for this thing. So in order for you to animate it, the in animation is here. You come here and praise for the in animation. How do you want it to slide in? So once you click there, you see in animation. You want it to pop or you want it to slide right. So you just choose. Then the out animation is also here. This one, the second one is overall animation, and the last one is the out animation. You click on that. How do you want it to go? Is it to fade away? So you just choose that too. So that is it. Now after everything, I want to bring in another background. I still go to my media, then click here, then still choose white without. So, because I want to explain something. Then once I've done this, then I'll still repeat the same thing. Bring in my media, go to my media, bring in another set of people, how I want them to be. So I just pick this, then that is him. Then I choose to arrange him how I want it to be. I want him to be here. So I can just choose that. Then still go back to my media, bring in another picture. That's how I've downloaded. Maybe I need this time around, I need this man. Then everything. Then it's okay like this. Okay. So that is it. Then maybe I need a third picture, still go back and go back to my media, bring another picture in. Maybe this time around I need a just this. Then do you notice that changed shape? Might choose however way I want it to be. So just being creative on how you want your stuff to be. So have you noticed that? Then I choose to add animation I want them to be. Then add I want them to. I love using fade. Then the next one still bring in. I want it to pop. Then the out animation. I want it to fade. Then the last one still the same thing pop. And the out animation I want it to fade. Right. So that's it. So now if I play my video, you see this. Then you see. So that's how to create a video. You can go on and on. Then the last thing I want to show how to add transition. You come here in between these two, the first and the second bracket, and you see a plus sign. Click on the plus. Once you click on this plus, then you see transition effects. So you have eat and break, travel and visit, text animation, sentimental, presentation, powerful, and the rest of it. I love using a presentation. So you can choose any one of it. If you want the reading, you can also use the reading. This one says blog. Then you notice. So so that's it. See if you're using blog, then you want to play this video. You notice you're going to have something like this. So that's it. And if you're not okay with the blog, you want to change the transition, you can still come here and change your transition. Please notice that while changing your transition, it's just the background that I was going to change to wrap up. Then if you need this, so you just play around anyhow you want to change, anyhow you want it to look like. You can, it's up to you to change the transition. So that is it. There are much more you can explore using Kinemaster. You can use it to create professional video, do more. You can use it to do a lot of things. So I'm going to end this video here. In the next video tutorial, I will teach you how you can cut, join, and do other things using your Kinemaster. I hope you love and enjoy the movie. Thank you. Please subscribe.